All right, what's going on, guys? Mr. here. Hope you're staying happy, healthy, and hydrated. Welcome back to another spooky video, mate. Yep, that's right. We're going to get into some spooky stuff. Now, you might be wondering why I'm talking a little softer than usual. Usually, I just got like a whole bunch of energy, but I'm actually a little bit tired right now. But I thought, I might as well just try and get a recording done. Usually, I won't record if I'm super tired just because I don't have that energy. But this is kind of relaxing. I'm enjoying speaking at this kind of level. You like it? I hope so. Anyway, we're going to get into some spooky stuff, mate, so let's do this. Also, yeah, just to let you know, to be completely honest, these videos that we're going to be watching, I haven't watched yet. I've just watched the first couple of seconds, and if they interested me, I saved them to watch later for this. So I don't know what's going on in them. I'm just, thought they might be worth watching. Yeah, anyway, let's get into these spooky videos, mate. Let's do this.
These are Mandela effects that will make you question everything you know. I asked people if they remember these robber emojis. More than 90% of people said yes, and some said they have used it. But the truth is, these emojis never existed, and here are a few more. Looney Tunes.
Come on, man. Hold on, I have to check this, all right? You can't tell me that these aren't real, right? Where have I seen? Okay. Emoji, Robber. No results. Where have they gone? Were they ever there? Where have I seen them then? Do you know what I mean? Oh, okay. This video is getting interesting, isn't it?
The cartoons many of us have seen wasn't actually spelled like this.
Yeah.
This is how it's actually spelled. We all remember
It's just
Pikachu
like Fruit Loops.
having a black stripe on his tail, but he never actually had one. Monopoly, the board game all of us have played. We know that the Monopoly man always had a monocle, but in fact, he didn't. He never had one. And finally, the song we've all heard, We Are the Champions. For some reason, we all thought that the song ends with the lyrics, We are the champions of the world. But these were never the lyrics. The song actually ends with just, We are the champions.
I'm gonna have to mute this audio, otherwise I'll get in trouble on YouTube. I'll sing it so you can hear. Champions, no time for losers. 'Cause we are the champions of the world. It's not there. Okay, that's fine. But I swear that was there, wasn't it? It's always been there. Has it? I don't know. What do you think about that? I know there's a lot of weird Mandela effects. If there's any like that you know of that aren't mentioned here, because I haven't heard many more than these ones. Let me know in the comments. Very interesting stuff, isn't it? Demonical. Demonical. Whoa. I just thought of that, but yeah, anyway.
These are the top 5 scariest things to run into in the deep sea, in my opinion. Number 5, sperm whale. Sometimes I forget that the biggest predator on the planet catches bodies in complete darkness where nobody can see it. Believe it or not, I actually love whales. But it's Thalassophobia 5 that they have 50-foot homicidal submarine spawns out of nowhere. Number 4, sea spiders. Technically, they're not even real spiders. Realistically, you don't beat those kind of allegations when you cosplay as a face hugger. Not to mention they eat by injecting and sucking the life force out of their prey until there's nothing left, like whoever Zion will.
Like a giant mosquito.
Oh, also their organs are in their legs, because of course they are. Number 3, worms. Of any kind. For example, the 10-foot bobbit worm who was named after a woman who de-petered her husband. Or the bootlace worm, which can be over 150 feet and looks like it was pulled out of Venom's bowels. Longest one was 180. Number 2, giant squid, and for one main reason, and you're looking at it. You see, they get hunted by sperm whales, and when the whales are down there, they disturb bioluminescent animals, which causes lights to flash around them, and squids can use those lights to figure out where the sperm whale is in relation to it. But the thing is, they can use that exact same logic to figure out where you are. So if a giant...
Look at that eye. You know these things are freaking smart. Look at that. That's real. That's a real photo of one, right? Wow. That's just amazing.
40-foot squid pulls up on you. That means it saw you way before you saw him. And worse, that means it actively didn't have a reason to hide from you. And that's not a good thing. But number 1, and this might be a surprise, the Humboldt squid. Because they've actually been known to attack people. One diver got mauled by a Humboldt and nearly lost his hand. Another diver got attacked by the red spawn of Satan, and she swore that the squid tried to remove her face mask and drown her. But the worst part of it all, they've been known to hunt in groups of up to and over 1,000, and they're the only animal here with the intelligence and intent to try to murk a human. The more you know.
Imagine that thing. I mean, you wouldn't know what to do. I don't know how much they think. But they probably think a lot more than we do in different ways. I know humans can build machines and do crazy stuff, go into outer space or whatever. Apparently not. I have no idea. I'm not trying to start a whole debate about if we landed on the moon or whatnot. I don't care. I'm just saying these things probably think in like a much different way. And they're super smart in ways that we aren't. Humans are smart in like so many different little teeny ways. And these guys are probably just like focused 100% locked in these couple things. Someone in the comments says, I still can't get over the fact that at one point the giant squid was considered a myth and now they are the norm. Yeah, that's the thing. People won't believe stuff until we actually capture and get evidence, which makes complete sense, okay? But I like to think open-minded, you know, that way I can I get different ideas and I can think differently than as opposed to what I'd think about if I just straight up didn't believe in something, you know? Everything's just a lot more interesting when you're open-minded.
Menugate, have you heard of that?
Menugate?
This man, his name is
Menugate.
Cody, lives in Atlanta. He walked out of his apartment one day and noticed every single door in his hallway had a Chinese menu in the doorway. 3 days later,
They're
still
quick.
there in every doorway.
All of them.
And he's like, what in the world? It's like 3 days. Everyone in my hall has not opened their door. And then it was like 5 days still there. And he's like, this is weird. So he went down to the parking garage and looked at the cars. And the majority of the cars in the parking garage were covered in dust. And he's like, that's weird. And then he's like, okay, this is like freaking me out a little bit. Went through his whole apartment building, couldn't find a fire alarm. Finally, like went down like one weird hallway or whatever, found one, pulls it. And
Yeah.
supposedly there's supposed to be 800 people living in this apartment building. No one came out. He went out into his local little nook where his apartment was, and every like coffee shop and place that he went to, there was always one man in there wearing a suit talking on the phone. He said these men were all saying the same thing into the phone, and he's just like, am I living in a simulation? What is this?
Yeah, I mean, like, obviously this is just something someone's came up with. It's very interesting. I love watching this kind of stuff because I know a lot of my subscribers here like to see the real paranormal or things that are definitely real and stuff like that, but I just enjoy anything that makes my brain excited, you know?
If a demon walks into your room whilst you're sleeping, just do what this guy did. There was once this guy called Lester Summerall who was going to bed like any other night, when his window bursts open and a dark presence enters his room. Immediately, he knew it was a demon. He said all of a sudden the demon began to shake his bed and moved it into the middle of the room. At that moment, he jumped up and he commanded the demon to get out in the name of Jesus. Immediately, the demon left out the window. Sitting on his bed, a little bit confused at the situation, he then commanded the demon back into his room and said, put my bed back where you found it and close the window on the way out in Jesus' name. The demon obeyed every command he gave and put the bed right back where it was. If you know you have power over the devil in the name of Jesus, then subscribe for more.
Then subscribe for more, of course. Yeah, okay, no worries.
All right, dudes, we're dropping a rock down the deepest pit in America right now.
Deepest pit in America. Oh, it's still going, mate.
Oh my lord.
Oh. Nah.
It's probably gonna be a little bit though. We gotta get some more practice in. All right.
Why? Why is that a thing? Oh, don't go down there, mate. Oh, gosh.
What up?
Yo, what up? Just hanging out in a cave with my boys. Oh. Okay. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about caves. Big chasms, crevices, freaking just big cracks in the ground. I don't like it, man. I used to like have this fear of any home I lived in, which I've unfortunately probably lived in 16, 17 different houses in my life, but each one of them, I have this terrible fear that there's a huge sinkhole underneath it. So when I'm sleeping and I feel like a slight rumble in the ground, I will be thinking, okay, this is it. That's it. I'm done. I've lived an all right life. It's okay. And I sit there and wait for death and I accept it. And then I fall asleep and I wake up. I'm like, wow, okay, now I've got to go through that again tomorrow. That's stressful. Of course, the next one I saved was this, man. Imagine you're walking on that field, walking your dog. And then, maybe they're doing that on purpose with a bunch of explosives. I have no idea. If it's natural, that's even scarier, man. F that. F that. Get that the F away from me, please. Oh, another cave one. Oh. Cave is fine. 600-foot deep hole underground. Okay, well, you should probably leave it at that. If you found it, just, that's it. That's enough. Yeah, wait, hold, what was that? Okay, I thought it was a silhouette of like a person, you know? Oh.
I see the ground down there. I almost want to throw a rock down there. Ready? Yep.
Everyone wants to throw a rock down a deep hole. Get out of here.
That's insane.
What is that? It's like carved out. Oh, that almost looks like a face, doesn't it? Look at that. That's cool. Newton's first law. How is this possible? What? Well, let me explain to you. Have you ever been on a train? Because I have. Now, I don't know the exact word, but since you're standing on it and you're moving with it, you've already got that momentum, you know? That's why if you stand in a train and you jump, the train doesn't go and you just start flying backwards through the carriage. It's because you're moving with it. But yeah, at least in my head, that's how that works.
Every single person goes out of their body every night because the body is what gets tired. The soul, the spirit, the real you doesn't get tired. It doesn't need to rest. So we get awful bored sitting around waiting for the body to wake up so it could continue what it's doing. So while the body is asleep, the real you is off having all kinds of adventures. And you go all over the planet to all kinds of places. You go into outer space to other planets. You go to other dimensions. You're having all kinds of adventures. And, you know, because you're always connected to the body by the silver cord, whenever you get ready to come back to wake up, you're like reeled in, just like a fishing reel, and you're reeled back into your body again. And you usually don't remember these journeys unless you remember dreams of flying or dreams of being in unfamiliar places. And some people can't train themselves to remember their dreams.
You know what this reminds me of? Ever since I was a little kid, I used to always tell my mum that I feel like I'm in a different place every time I like do a slow blink. Now, I always felt that way when I was a kid just from sleeping as well. Like when I'd wake up, I feel like, and this is before all the social media and TikTok and YouTube and stuff like that. I wasn't influenced or had any thoughts planted in my brain about this stuff. I just felt like I was in a different place the next day, and especially just from a slow blink. I'm not saying this is what's happening. It's just, yeah. To me, for some reason, it feels like I've just reset or something, like I'm in a different place. And the weird thing about that is I use that to help myself out of bad situations and bad thoughts. So if I'm having a really bad day, and I'll just do a couple slow blinks. Don't need to have a bad day anymore. I feel better. Everything's refreshed. Everything's reset. I don't know. Maybe it's just a coping mechanism of some sort.
Bro, look at these clouds. What is going on? What is that?
But look over there, there's a circle on that's the actual cloud.
Actually.
Yeah. It's like a missing puzzle piece or something.
What is going on here with these clouds? Bro, look.
I'm seeing the comments on this one. A lot of people are saying HAARP. I will say I actually do remember seeing this one, and I remember the news or something saying these are caused by planes, like hole cutter clouds or puncture hole clouds or something, and they're caused by planes. Now, I'm not saying I don't believe that. It's just I'm trying to figure out how a plane causes that, because those are huge. But I guess a plane does have a lot of, you know, air moving around it, so it could cause a big ripple effect. I've no idea. You probably know more than me about this. Let me know. Another thing it reminded me of is like with UFOs and aliens and all these kind of weird things that people talk about. Quite often they have like a It's almost like these aliens and UFOs have an association with the water, like large bodies of water. So what if they're, you know, what if they're under there and then they just shot straight up out? There's the mothership and there's the little ones, the little babies.
Invasion in New York City. We can report
Here we go,
that
speaking of aliens.
the mysterious blue
New York
illumination
alien
scared many
invasion.
people while lighting up social media.
It's not supposed to look like that in the night sky.
The New York City skyline was mysteriously illuminated last night.
Look, it's flashing.
It's the sky.
Looks like the end of the world or something.
With a glowing shade of blue.
What is that?
Wow.
Holy
The sky was like such an eerie blue and everything. It was crazy.
Sending many people into a confused panic.
What the That's my husband.
Oh, it says here at the bottom, Transformer explosion causes eerie lights over New York. Isn't Transformers just a movie? I'm just kidding. I'm not that silly, all right? I know what a Transformer is. But I'm trying to think how a Transformer explosion would affect the whole sky area. I don't know. Okay, I'm just looking at the comments and everyone's saying stuff like Project Bluebeam. I haven't even looked into that enough to even know, but I swear every time I'm on TikTok, everything, it doesn't even matter if it's a cat doing a backflip, someone's just like Project Bluebeam. Yeah, no, I have no idea. What is that? That's really interesting.
Well, we have been attacked. This is a terrorist attack.
What's going on in NYC right now?
Turning others to social media for answers.
It's like an alien attack.
Wow.
It looked like a UFO coming like from the sky. It was scary.
It could be the Ghostbusters thing.
Wait, so you're telling me just a single transformer caused the glow that big? Where was that? In New York. So it caused a glow big enough to cover a way larger area than the whole of New York City. I don't know. We were exploring an abandoned house and we found this.
Come here.
Oh, it looks like a person.
You okay? Dude, what is this? Do you see it? Come here.
That's a
You ask if they're alright. Or maybe just get out of the house.
Is it fake or is it real? I don't.
It doesn't smell.
Someone's probably just set something up.
Should I check?
All those sheets and everything are too clean. In fact, this looks like a used house. Like it looks like
it looks like feet, dude.
It looks like the house is in use. Everything's clean.
Dude, go check, bro. I'm not messing around.
Excuse me, dear. Are you okay? Would you like a cup of tea?
Oh, bro, it's a pillow. Wait. Oh my gosh.
That's just like a wig or something, bro.
Dude, that looks so real.
Okay, so they've fully set up glasses and everything. Maybe it is an abandoned house and they've just gone, they've taken the time to just set everything up. Because everything looks clean. That's funny, that's cool.
Dude, that scared me. Bro, someone set us up. That's crazy. Dude, my heart was beating so fast.
Oddly familiar places from your childhood. No way. A Skateaway. Not really. Oh. Apparently my internet's not working. Okay, here we go. Toys R Us. Something about places like that, photos of those kind of places there. I don't know. It's hard to tell if they're like comforting or relaxing or eerie. I don't know. Why did it go so wrong? Oh yeah, everyone knows this house. Everyone knows that trail. Everyone knows that desk. I don't know that house. I don't know those. Yeah. I don't know what that is. Okay, yeah, nah. This right here gave me that funny feeling all through my body. Have you ever worn socks on carpeted stairs and the amount of times you've like almost slipped? You have before, but the amount of times you almost are scarier than when you actually do. Ah. I can't click on anything. Nothing's working. Here we go. No way. Nah. Get me out of there. I mean, it's relaxing, but I mean, it's really, really powerful. You know, oceans are not made for us. We don't breathe under there. That's why we're on land. I don't know why people just, humans decided that's where we gotta go there. We gotta travel across it, go underneath it. We're not supposed to be there. Now, I didn't create this earth, so I don't know the rules, but I'd say one of the rules is you're not supposed to be there. So many people die in the water, man. Get out of there. Oceans freak me out, okay? They're awesome.
Worst ways people have died.
Worst ways people have died.
Jose Melena. Jose was doing maintenance work on a 35-foot-long pressure cooker. Assuming Jose was in Thebath room, one of his co-workers shut the door to the cooker. The cooker was then turned on to about 270 degrees. After realizing Jose was missing.
Come on, internet. I'm tired. My throat's sore.
70 degrees. After realizing Jose was missing, the workers looked for him. After searching for him, they opened the cooker to find Jose. Worst ways people have died.
I mean, if that video is showing what those cookers look like, and he was in there, it probably would have been pretty easy just to have a quick check to see if he actually was, or just sing out. I feel like it would be a good idea that if you're cleaning out those cookers and you're the one who is responsible for, you know, turning them on and shutting them, just sing out, hey, anyone in there? Even if you know there's not. Oh, poor dude. Imagine being cooked alive in that.
The following video shows a couple who are getting ready for bed when something downright terrifying is caught on camera. The footage comes from an indoor home security camera that the couple had installed inside their bedroom. After the chilling events of that night, they sent this video to a friend who looked it over and concluded that what happened in their home is beyond explanation. Needless to say, the friend had found the video to be disturbing. At the start of the clip, we can see both partners doing their nightly routine. One's at the foot of the bed, while the other is inside the bathroom. Then, minutes later, the partner who is inside the bathroom joins the other in bed. It isn't until seconds later that we see both partners fully in bed.
Yeah.
However, it is at this moment that something disturbing is caught on camera. This is what was caught.
Okay, I'm looking.
Es que todo fue tan rápido, hermano, todo fue tan rápido. Mira, todo estaba tranquilo, ni media apagan las luces como que Juanca como que siente algo, no sé, por la espalda. Mira, no, esa me creo que... Uy, ¿lo viste? ¿Viste? Mírame la piel. Mira,
The sheet suddenly pulls itself off the bed. The man then proceeds to check the bathroom, when all of a sudden, he's attacked by something.
Okay.
The woman is also attacked by an unseen force.
Did we get that on camera?
They then leave the room at once and promptly run to the front door. But then something else happens that has left the couple even more disturbed than before. Take a look.
No sé, mira.
Is there something behind there? I can't tell.
Más cositas de esas. Mira, todo ahí de una sola. Todo de una sola. Hermano, es que no, de ahí no termina todo.
Okay, we'll watch the rest of this, but I'll just say, okay, they've cut out the parts where the man and the woman were attacked. They just show them after being attacked. So, straight up, I'm just going to say it's fake anyway, but let's continue.
Es que es en toda la casa, o sea, él tiene que salir rápido de esa casa, yo ya le dije. Es en toda la casa.
Alright, living room.
Mira, ahí es que ya no fue si la bajo en peso, pues la bajo en peso. Mira, oye, mira, son los cuadros. Mira. Mira, mírame la peluco, como es el peluco. Mira, ahí ya cae, ahí, mira, ahí ya no puede más la china, mira. Mira,
desde el televisor.
El televisor, hermano. No encontraba las llaves, Juanca, mira, ahí recién encuentro las llaves. O sea, es en toda la casa, hermano. Es toda
Lots
la
of
casa.
activity, mate.
Es toda la casa.
Activity everywhere.
Toda la casa, hermano. Toda la casa, o sea, yo no ni siquiera pretendo que Juanca se lleve esas cosas, no, para la casa, no.
No, Juanca no quiere regresar, Juanca no quiere regresar.
Mira, uy, eso sigue todo, sigue todo, yo tampoco, sigue todo, hermano, sigue todo.
Hand me your thoughts. I
It's
don't know.
unclear as to whether or not the couple had returned home, but given what occurred, viewers think it's best if they stay somewhere else until it's safe to return. Now, as for the footage, one could say that the use of strings had helped pull this off, but because there's so much going on in this video, viewers believe that something other than strings had caused this. As with most videos, this one remains a mystery.
Yeah, I don't know. Because I guess like the way that pillow flew at the end, if you watch.
Worst ways.
Following video.
Yeah, I don't know. Very cool. If you're new to the channel here, I've got like so many paranormal videos and stuff. I've seen a lot of paranormal clips. I don't know what to think of a lot of them because it's hard to tell. But yeah, it seemed pretty typical. There's a lot of activity. All right, here we go. Proof mermaids exist. This one's going to be interesting.
Group of fishermen decided to put a camera on a shark.
That's cool.
What they saw on the recording after shocked them. More than 80% of the ocean has never been explored.
80. That's a lot. Okay, that's the whole TikTok. That's it. If I knew, as I said at the start, I haven't watched these. I just saw like the first couple seconds and then I saved them so I can watch them later. I didn't know that this one would end so strangely, just like quickly like that. I just saw proof mermaids exist and I thought, yeah, that would be cool to watch. Go back and watch like that. I don't know. Yeah. Is that real? Is there some sort of sea creature that looks like that? I thought, if there's not, then I don't know. That was pretty cool. Well, anyway, for some reason, TikTok is not loading and I tried refreshing. It's not refreshing, but my internet's working. So maybe there's an issue on TikTok's end, but that was the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And yeah, also let me know, do you prefer me to speak this way? It's actually a lot more relaxing for me. It was nice to just, you know, speak calmly for once. Anyway, take care of yourself. Stay happy, healthy, and hydrated. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Good night.